everybody, my name is Shortline K819 and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. And today, well, we are going to continue with our Moonbase project. I once again got distracted by Railroader, but in the last episode, we found the Neil Armstrong Memorial and we started fiddling around with a crude lunar transportation system. Or crew transportation system for our lunar base. And I decided that I want to make this big old direct descent lander, and I've had a big old think, and I realized that's dumb. Earth and or lunar orbit rendezvous exist for a reason. And therefore, I've decided that today we're gonna go with something a bit different. We're gonna do I was thinking a sort of a two-part sort of system where obviously if I had a separate command service module, and lunar module, then I would effectively be designing basically two of the same craft and having those go towards the moon. It would be kind of redundant, right? Because I'd only be using the command module portion of it half the time. So I decided that instead of transferring our Kerbals between a CSM and a LEM, we're going to do this. If anyone's read the alternate history Sound of Thunder, you'll probably sort of a similar idea to that, where there's just going to be one crewed spacecraft, going to be the lander and all. It's going to be the lander, the return vehicle. But what we're going to do is we're effectively going to have our lander / return vehicle, and we're going to have our space tug to go along with it. Why can't I move the camera? So yeah, we're gonna have okay. I'm suddenly forgetting the Kerbal Space Program controls. We're gonna have our lander, which is this is gonna be the lander and the return vehicle. But what we're going to do is we're going to launch that into a low Kerbal orbit. We're going to come up with our space tug. The space tug is going to bring it out to the Mun. We're going to land the lander on the Mun, take off from the Mun, obviously. And then we're going to redock with the space tug and have it go home. So that's what we're going to do. That's the rough design that I want to have. So why is my mouse being weird? Okay, hold up. Normally when I press escape, the controls are not being right today, huh? Yeah, because I'm clicking and dragging. Normally that should drag the camera. Let's go ahead. What if I try and restart the game? Let me try and restart the game real quick. Hopefully you can hear the music in the background. Well, the thing is coming to an end, so okay, let me just restart the game quickly. Sorry about that, friends. Let's relaunch the game, and we can see if it'll do anything correctly after that. Okay. Sorry about that, but yeah. Anything happened in spaceflight recently? Well, Integrated Flight Test 3 now has a date attached to it, which is March 14th. They're going to be doing a couple of things different. Hopefully they make orbit this time with Starship, although I'm not holding my breath because, you know, who knows what if a Falcon 1 Flight 3 sort of situation will occur and they won't reach orbit for whatever stupid reason. So I'm fully prepared for this, you know, taking another try. They're doing a couple of new things. The first is that they're going to be landing in the Indian Ocean instead of the off the coast of Hawaii. So they're going to be going around a little bit more. They're going to be transferring 10 tons of liquid oxygen while in space, which is something that SpaceX needs to do for a NASA Tipping Point award. They get awarded a bunch of cash once they do that. What else? What else? There is also relighting the Raptor engine in space, and opening the Pez dispenser payload bay door, which is of course important for deploying Starlink satellites. And I was sort of thinking about this, which is in theory, right? If this all goes, say they get to orbit, they're able to open the payload bay door and close the payload bay door successfully. Say they're able to do that. Even if the propeller transfer fails, even if the reentry, if the thing burns up on reentry, which, let's be frank, it probably will, if it gets it that far, there's no reason why on IFT5 or IFT4 or whatever they don't, pop open a couple of Starlink satellites in that thing. Of course, it'd have to go all the way to orbit at that point. So you would, maybe not IFT4, but maybe certainly after that. They'd have to be able to demonstrate that they could successfully do a full deorbit burn instead of just lighting the engines for half a second. So there's good chance we might see Starlink on Starship by the end of this year, which is gonna be really cool. Okay, let me go ahead. Lunar crew transport. No, still no. What if I open something else? No? That is strange. Okay, we're just gonna have to make do with this. Okay. I'm gonna have to make do with not being able to move the camera, which is kind of stupid, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, what do we need for this? We need life support. Let's get up a Delta V map. So KSP Delta V map. We're gonna get up a Delta V map, and I'm going to get up a calculator. Delta V map and a calculator. So from 580 plus 280. So that's what you need to get from a 14-kilometer orbit into onto the lunar surface. So we're gonna times that by 3 to give us a whole bunch of margin. So preferably I want 2,500 meters a second at Delta V. They are moving furniture upstairs. Oh my gosh. My parents are serial remodelers. They like to do it a lot. So okay, that's another thing we have to worry about. We have to worry about supplies, because we in fact have life support. Now, let's see. 3.75, 184 days. Well, they're not going to be on board for 184 days. 277 days? Are all the Kerbals on board? Yes, they are. Let's see. Yeah, they can go on there for 77 days. Okay, so I think in here we're gonna put a little service module. Is there... Let's see. Near future launch vehicles, cargo bay. Oh, that's cool. That's like a Starship cargo bay. Are there any, like, small cargo bays? That big cargo bay. That's from the near future launch vehicles pack. No? What if I look up a service? Service bay, service tank. That provides monopropellant. I don't think... Well, actually, we are going to be docking with spacecraft, so we do need... We have 125 monopropellant in there. Actually, we can get rid of that. Yeah, okay. Oh no, we can change it. There is liquid fuel and oxidizer in there. So that is nice, our little fuel tank. Of course, um, in terms of Delta V, let's see. There's the service tank, which is nice, but I'm looking for a service module, service bay, something like this. But something like that, but not 2.5 meters, scatter one service airlock. An Apollo thing. N series service bay. Is there not a 3.5 meter service bay? What if I look up payload? Service tank, structural tube. Another service tank, E-series service bay, no. Cargo container. Robodobodime buses, that's a satellite bus, no. Deep space logistics module. Is this an inflatable module? No? Upper mount, lower mount. Okay, yeah, that's strange. Is there not any... That is quite strange. What if I just look up tube? There are lots of tubes. We could have a tube like that in which we can put our service module stuff. Do we want this lander to have an ascent and descent stage? I mean, it would save mass. I'm imagining only this part is the one that actually goes back and re-enters. Because, yeah, we can put, like, batteries and life support in there. Oh, no, that does actually open up like that. Huh. Okay, so, in that case... Is there any storage in here? That's the question. No? Well, preferably I would want to... bring down some storage. Okay, let's stop fiddling around and actually starting to put something together. I'm just curious. How much Delta V would this be? Atomic aerospike. I just put that there. That would be hardly any Delta V. Yeah, it looks like, okay. So that's gonna be payload. And then... we'll put the fertilizer tank and batteries and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. High temperature heat radiator. Oh, that's neat. Side mounted radiators. What if we get a... coupler? Or, let's see. How much would this be if we say we got a Terrier? How much Delta V would that be? Only 200, 800, or 200 meters second of Delta V? Nope. Okay. The heck is this? Oh, is that a fucking... Is that supposed to be for Starship? Like a very early version of Starship? Okay, in that case, we'll get a decoupler. Have that go in there like that. It sucks not being able to move. And then let's see. Nope, too small. Yeah, one of those. And what if we just to demonstrate, 500 meters per second to delta V. Liquid fuel oxidizer. We change to LH4. If we changed to liquid methane engine, liquid hydrogen, liquid methane, 400. What if we changed to liquid hydrogen? Hydrogen and oxygen. Liquid fuel engine, hydrogen. Slide that out. Cryogenic fuel tank. I guess we could do cryogenic fuel tanks. Something like that. Oh my gosh. And then... How is that only 801 meters a second to delta V? Well, I guess that's on Kerbin, so yeah, I guess it does make sense. What about the Mun? 3,000 meters a second. Okay, yeah, that was my issue. Let's see. That's my issue. I was doing it on Kerbin Delta V instead of Lunar Delta V. So if we look up methane, that's sort of ridiculous. Yeah, okay, that makes way more sense. Oh my gosh, this looks so ridiculous. We are not doing this for our lander. That looks like a rocket a kid would draw. Let's see. In this case, actually, if we go back to that service tank, right? If we go back to having that that service tank, and we get our there's no reason for it to not be a hydrogen one, I don't think, because we can just throw some just for the sake of fiddling around with the design. Let's see, liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, 600 meters a second at delta V. Okay, not that much. In that case, yeah, I'll stick with this. Well, obviously, we'll have, is there a fuel tank like that? Yes, there is. That's almost like Altair. Like an Altair, lander clustering. Liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, and then another engine plate. Okay, this is looking kind of good so far. Let's see. Okay. Don't have any life support, but that's okay. Attach nodes. Let's see. Life support status. Yeah, I know. Where's TWR? Kerbal Engineer. Are the dogs yet? The dogs are not here. I will alert people when the dogs are here, but they are not here yet, unfortunately. I can bring them down probably. Hello Spud, welcome in. I finally had enough energy to actually stream, so that's nice. We are working on our transportation, our lunar transportation architecture. And I'm kind of doing the way I think I'm gonna go about doing it, right, is I am going to have it be a uh like a lunar orbit rendezvous sort of thing, but I'm gonna design the lander slash return capsule, right? The lander and the return capsule are gonna be the same thing, but there's gonna be a tug which brings it from low Kerbin orbit to the Mun, and the Mun from low Kerbin orbit, or lunar orbit to low Kerbin orbit, and back and forth. So kind of like what, actually, yeah, kind of like what Blue Origin is doing. The iconic Blue Origin biconic thing, yes. Taking a sip of my water. The body the Mun. Okay. Could I, in theory, just get away with Could I, in theory, just get away with having one? Yes, I could, actually. Is this an extendable nozzle? Yes, it is. Oh, that's gonna look so ridiculous. But we can attach like payloads at the bottom of that. So that'll be nice. Okay, I am just being distracted by Discord. Because of course I am. Okay, so crowd toggle. Crowd should be off, and we'll have a compact. Actually, no, it really doesn't make a difference. For some reason my camera controls are messing up today, so my camera is just stationary, which kind of does suck. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh, dude, okay, I legitimately forgot the Kerbal Space Program controls. I legitimately forgot how to work these controls. I have to press shift, which, okay. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, liquid hydrogen. Let's just go ahead and add some legs. Adjustable bit frame base. Oh, nope. Short. None. Adjustable base cradle. Oh, yes. Landing pod assembly. Oh, that's really goofy. That's really funny. If I toggle this, will I get more delta V? Nope, it's just there to look cool. Okay. I kind of like having the goofy landing legs. Actually, can you, leg extension? Yeah, you can extend those. That might actually be good for the lander. Or will it? I kind of don't like how it's an auto level, which is nice. That thing is meant for bases? Yeah, yeah. So I might end up having the landing legs look like this. We'll have 6 landing legs, like, we can only have 4. 6 landing legs, like Odysseus. These, I will say these landing legs very much remind me of the portal turrets, which is funny. They remind me of the turrets from Portal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. And then Send them out a little bit, maybe. Give it a wider base. Yeah, that works. Okay, actually, I want to see these real quick. Biconic reentry. Launch. Lamau, they do? Yeah, they do. Are you getting excited for IFT4 or IFT4, IFT3? Listen, we're not there yet. I was thinking about this earlier, Spud, which is if they're able to successfully demonstrate, they don't even need to really successfully demonstrate. Because what are they doing on this flight? They're successfully demonstrating Kaboom line. Hello, Average. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? If they're... Because on IFT4, obviously they're going to try and reach near orbit. They're going to try and relight a Raptor engine, try and make the payload bay work, and also try and do the prop transfer. But I sort of thought about this as if they're able to make near orbit, demonstrate the payload bay, and the engine relight, if they're able to successfully do that, then why not just put a bunch of Starlink satellites on IFT4 and have that deliver some Starlinks? Slightly. I'm more excited for the Planetary Science Conference I'm going to this week. Oh yeah, he told me about that. Oh yeah, Average, I have something to show you. It is more art updates. That is decent. How about you? It's been okay. It's been okay. Next week is my spring break, which is very nice. My week has been long. I still have one more day of work left, and then I'm on break. I don't like how the fact that is wobbling. I don't like how that wobbles on the surface. It's try and fire the engine. I think you'll see the problem. Oh yeah, oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see that until now. Okay, we're gonna need bigger landing gear. But, okay, Average, I actually have something to show you. So this is yet I don't know if I'll ever use this. Maybe I'll have a redeem, because I haven't actually gotten the time to sit down and do all the stream updates that I've wanted to, but another stream update is coming along, which is the new PNG, which is also a reference sheet. But, I was thinking, because my artist got back to me with this, and unfortunately, I think that might be the biggest landing gear in the pack. I swear, there was a mod that I saw that had more landing gear. I need to go find that one. But she's working on it. Oh, that's an ISS diagram. But I'm thinking there might be a redeem where Kerbal reusability expansion, that's the one. There could, once this is done, there could be a redeem where you pay 50 points and you get to turn me around. I face away from the camera. But this I like this. So there we go. That's the PNG update for now. He flew. Yes, quite so. Hello, Kerbal Space Program. Hello, KSP. KSP is acting up tonight. Rotate. It won't let me select the craft. Is there something wrong with my mouse? Oh, okay. Now I can select it. Okay, that's strange. Kerbal Space Program broke. Have a nice day. Kerbal Space Program has been breaking for whatever reason. I don't know why. So if you spam it, he breakdances. I will breakdance if you spam this. You will, you've heard of... Orion's not in here, but you've heard of making the trains dance. You will make the fox dance. Yes, I will dance, but, you're not seeing me dance. That's a Washington, Ohio thing. That's a railroad mapping. Fictional railroad mapping. Except for this part, but oh well. I'm slightly transparent now. Real. Okay. I'm gonna have way too much fun when that thing is complete. Okay, for now, what I am going to do is I'm going to outfit this with all of the, um, actually, the flag's fine. I'm gonna outfit this with all of the power and the life support and the whatnot. Uh, and then we will, excuse me, then we will, uh, take a break for me to install the landing gear mod. Uh, Cube. So I need a mount of some sort to mount all of this stuff in on the inside. KRE also adds grid fins, which is nice. I probably had it installed at some point. Argon. Oh, it's like a near future sort of thing. Hello, external tank. Anyways, the based white external tank? There we go. That's a fertilizer tank. I want a life support tank. And that gets me 7 days. Argon is for Vasimirs and such. Ah, okay. What's the difference between this and, that's 69 days. Nice. I think we wanted to rate this at 70 days. So let's bring that into our little service module right here. I want the layout of the service module to make a bit more sense. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I have that. I have... Let me get some batteries. How much electrical charge does that have? 300? I mean, that's probably... should be sufficient, but I always like to add some batteries on there, just in case. Nope. I have, there we go. I have started on some... just some upgrades. Most relating to the overlay, so the previous font that I was using... The containers, life support, yes, I have life support, near future. The previous, font that I was using did not have, numbers in it, which when I chose it was a big oversight on my part. I will want some more RCS. The big oversight on my part when I chose it, but I found kind of a similar font that does in fact have numbers. Unfortunately, I have to put everything in uppercase, which kind of sucks. But oh well, it's fine. Which is why the followers and the new subscribers down there, which is another new addition. If it's lowercase, it's still in the previous font. 400 meters a second of RCS. Well, that can go back in there, preferably. See, I need the life support. I need the batteries. And, I also promptly updated my, you know, these to have the newer font. I still need to update the, in terms of font, the what's it called? The, like all the, and if you go to my About section, there's, you know, all those over there. And then, yeah. Okay. Let's grab another cubic octag. Another thing that I do, which is a lot of other of the people that I watch, what they've done is they actually post they have like a proper schedule card, and they post, you know, they have a proper a proper schedule for this thing, and they have a schedule card, and they post it at the beginning of the week, and I'm like, you know what, I should probably do something like that. They post cringe. Having a schedule is cringe. Um, Sounds like someone's posting cringe. I don't know. Me when I go onto the Astra server and start posting cringe. Um, I don't know. I'm just reciting memes incessantly. That's fine. That's fine. Uh, okay. So there's the RCS. How much RCS is that? 400? Yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll disable that RCS for landing and whatnot. Um, okay, so we have RCS, we have uh well, actually no, we don't have RCS yet. We do, but we don't have we don't have RCS pods. Yeah, preferably you'd want to put these things on the uh why did that reduce my delta V to 300? Oh yeah, it's still technically Kerbin. On the Mon, it's only 1400 meters a second of delta V. You also might want to put like a small nose cone on the front of the Biconic. Yeah, you'll see what I do, because remember, this is going to be docking to something. So, um, this is going to be docking to another craft. Actually, I can just get rid of that monopropellant. Um, so I'm going to put a bit of a nose cone on there that has a shielded docking port. So, there we go. There's RCS. And now, or actually, remember, if we're going to be re-entering, um, heavy RCS block. Yeah, because if we're going to be re-entering the atmosphere, right? So there's our service module. There's I will need solar panels. You have to remember that we're using liquid hydrogen for this. So um we are going to need solar panels. That looks kind of cool. I could do like Orion-esque solar panels like that. Although the Orion-esque solar panels are more like they're more like this. That's like Orion like solar panels, which is cool. That's a cool aesthetic for a spacecraft. Um it also makes it easier because if this is the hatch, then they have to crawl down here for the ladder, and then it gets it out of the way. It's interesting to me how the Apollo CSM just launched with completely exposed, non-aerodynamic RCS blocks. Yeah, it did. Um, which I guess, yeah, that kind of is interesting. Let's see. I kind of want the Orion solar panels. The Orion solar panels is a that is what we call a mood. I might actually need more fuel. I just realized have a bigger lander, because um actually what's the delta V? 580 plus 280 equals 680 times 2, which is 1720. Yeah, we still need more. We still need more fuel. In that case, the tyranny of the rocket equation. Well, this is the inevitable consequence of trying to get 7 Kerbals down to the surface of the Mun. Um, uh, I could just have a big fuck you land. Well, this is a big fuck you lander, but Ah, the tyranny of the rocket equation. That is certainly a, well, that's liquid hydrogen, liquid hydrogen. Okay, oh wait, that's just liquid hydrogen. That's not liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen. We're not going nuclear for this. 2,500 meters per second. That is way more than enough, because I wanted some margin for this thing. So in that case, I wanted margin, so that will actually work. And in that case, we can actually go ahead and put our non-aerodynamic RCS blocks, because this part isn't coming home. It's just kind of the top part that's coming home. We can put those right there. There we go. Still have that RCS. And now we also have a bit more RCS just in case. I do want the Orion solar panels because they're kind of cool. I don't want them on the Biconic because I kind of want the Biconic to be as I want the Biconic to be as, you know, light and bare bones as sort of possible. And then we can have our lander, our big screw you legs go underneath, which is all good. So, we'll have them be as far up on the on this as we can. Because, you know, when you think about it, right? When you look at most lunar lander designs, the solar panels are mostly as high up as they can be, because I don't want lunar dust coming up and kicking everything up. Let's see. There we go. That's cool. That's cool. This needs a suiting name. A suitable name. Clipper. I know Blue Origin has floated around the idea, the name. I know we've seen the name Lunar Clipper float around for Blue Origin's for some Blue Origin cislunar architecture stuff. And I really, really like that name. I just like the name Lunar Clipper. I think it's cool. Also, we will actually need more engines now. We will need two. Oh. We will need two of them. Two of these. Look, two of them. Yeah. And just because I can, I'm going to paint these orange, because the orange is actually kind of cool. So, the coupler, nope. Yeah, there's the decoupler, and then the actual rest of the craft itself is going to be orange. Stop posting about Starship HLS. I'm tired of seeing it. All my friends on TikTok send me memes. On Discord, it's all fucking memes. Listen. I have a great appreciation for hold up. I have a great appreciation for listen, Starship HLS is cool. But this fucking thing, I was in a server, right? And all the channels were just Starbase stuff. And I showed my Blue Origin Biconic to my girlfriend and flipped the fuel tank, and he said, the Blue Origin Biconic to my girlfriend, and the fuel tank, I flipped it, and she said, when the lander is big. Yeah, agreed. This is great architecture. I know people like to dump on Blue Origin, but unironically, this is excellent. This is excellent architecture right here. This reusable lander, and well, that's the old shitty version. But this and the tug that's supposed to go with it, which is I think being made by Northrop Grumman. It's supposed to look something like that. And the fact that they are trying to make liquid hydrogen a storable propellant, I just find to be really, really cool. Um, I just like Blue Origin's architecture. You know, Starship is cool as hell, right? But this is also equally cool. It's just that is very cool. Um, okay. So there's our orange lander. Uh, um, actually, hold up. Surface base decal. What are these? Oh, that'll actually come in handy later. Generic decal. Ejection seat. Numbers. Okay, okay. I don't know. Do I like it white or do I like it orange? I kind of like it white. Kind of like the white look to it. It's kind of cool. Actually, what I might do is I might make my own custom flag where I do like the cryogenic insulation sort of thing. Definitely white. Yeah. Let's see. We have power, we have batteries, we don't have a lander yet. We don't have a ladder. We also don't have antennas. They're actually crinkly cryo tanks. Oh yeah, I saw these. Actually, can we? That is long enough. That actually... That 3.5 meters? That's 3.5 meters. Are there any big 3.5 meter ones? No? There's that. Foil. Tank type. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we should try these? Hold up, I have an idea. Listen, because there's a big 3.75 one if you missed it. Did I miss it? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. There we go. Also, I don't think that's technically... Hold up. Can I... Yeah, there we go. There's the decoupler. And that's still that amount of... Well, that looks stupid. The ball. But that's still the same delta V. And then... I could still put, if we slide that back in, I can still put, the RCS right there. On the decoupler, but that's okay. Where did I put the other? Okay, that's where I put the other solar panel. Yeah, and then... Well, that not there exactly, but yeah, okay. Why do you have two decouplers there anyway? One of them's an engine plate. One of them's an engine plate, not a decoupler. Because so the tube isn't just open and exposed. So when the the command module, I guess the crew module, if you want to call it that, detaches and it comes to re-enter, the back part isn't just exposed to the atmosphere. Um, yeah, yeah. When you at the when the. Listen, why do they call it Kerbal when you in the space of the program? I really could not come up with a title for this stream. If you couldn't tell, well, not a title, but what's it called? A descriptor, like a notification message. Uh, let's see. Yep, have one more day of work, and then I'm on spring break. My goal is over spring break is to do fuck. Well, actually, I was gonna do fuck all, but actually, I am gonna do some stream updates, and I am also going to, excuse me, work on a model railroading project, and so that's gonna be fun. Um, oh no, no. I don't know if some. Listen, I have no riz, as the people slightly under my age say. Um, uh, I don't know. Hey, ladies. I don't know. Okay. The second time that's happened on stream, but the first time that's happened to me, so. Okay. There we go. RCS. And I'm going to bring the RCS tank up here. It kind of clips into the engine pod, so it kind of looks like it's sort of supposed to be there. Uh yeah, that looks, oh, that looks so fucking cool. Oh my gosh. Uh that looks really cool. Okay. So we have that. Now we need, I will be putting flag decals on this, which will be nice. I will be putting, I need a communications dish. I do want to add lights. Because I made a couple a while back, I made like a big Gemini sort of thing. And I don't know if it's still in the save, but uh and I gave it port and starboard, forward port and starboard lights, and it was really cool. Sorry, taking a sip of my water. And I want to do it with this craft. So, what's a good, that's kind of cool. Preferably not on the bottom. Preferably not there either. Kind of off to one side. Um, yeah, something like that. Yeah, retract the antenna. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. That is really cool. This may be one of my favorite craft I've ever designed. It just looks like a spaceship. Like a realistic one, too. Um, I think the pack is an Apollo CSM antenna, which might actually look a bit cooler. Uh, what, like the quad antenna phased array. Where is this? Yeah, the quad. Well, I'm trying to find... Oh, there it is. Hey, there we go. Oh, that looks cool. That does look cool. You kind of want to put it off to the side so it's not obstructing everything. The thing about this, though, is that while that is... screw it, we can have two antennas. We can put it down there. Or up, fuck, nope. Yeah, the quad, the backup antenna. Well, the antenna for the re-entry portion of the craft. For the part that returns to Kerbin. I will have to slightly adjust the Actually, yeah, I will have to sort of adjust where the RCS is because that's where the ladder is going to go. Um yeah, the backup antenna. Yeah, because even something like the CSM, I mean, not there, but even something like the CSM did actually have multiple antennas, right? You had the antennas for, obviously, the big high gain antennas in the back of the service module, but you also had the antennas on the command module itself. The antenna on the command module itself, which, of course, was used for re-entry. Just a little small antenna sort of sticking out right there. It doesn't need to be anything. Don't need to be anything fancy. A small little antenna. We'll turn that around though. Uh my goal for today is just to get this down, this craft. Because obviously we will have to develop the space tug. But we will have to develop the space tug. Which actually that might even look a bit cooler on the side. Yeah. That looks better. Maybe on the side with the flag? Yeah, because you can get a nice picture of it right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Electrical, we already have electrical. Thermal, we don't really need it. Well, we do have that up later, which is fine. Um, er, yeah. Oh, that's a big radiator. Do we put radiators on it just because? I don't think we'll need it, no. Obviously not that. Obviously no coupling. Oh yeah, the docking port on the front of it. I will need a docking port of some variety. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a tube. A little 2-point docking. Inflatable airlock. We don't need that. The linear docking connector. Well, that's cool, but we won't really need it. Okay, we need a smaller tube. Yeah, there we go. open shield, lights on. Yeah, just something like that. And then let me have that go in like that. Then close shield. Aw, that it looks so goofy. The goofy ah. Um let's see. Oh, well, Jelly can't stream, so he's doing a voice chat. I will join after the stream is over. Um that is so goofy. I love that. The Scrungle lad. I will I'll he looks like a dog who ate a bee. That is true. That is very much true. I'm gonna throw this in my KSP chat. Uh but hey, if that's what we have to do for that to happen. Um okay, yeah, lights. Okay. Uh uh I need to forward port starboard. Okay. So we need I'm gonna add navigational lights because navigational lights are cool as hell. Um, they're not particularly useful for our purposes, but they are cool as hell. So I'm gonna go ahead and well, in that case, we can't really. Okay. So those are the forward lights. Let's see. Just turn them on for now. Those rotate those back. Uh, yeah, we'll keep them like that. Let's see. There we go. And then these back here. Just whizzing my camera around. Yeah, those will go back there. And then those will also go. Those can point forward. And we're gonna turn all of these lights on. Well, the starboard lights are just gonna be white. So that'll be fine. Actually, I might put 4 on here just because well, we need them for the landing. Actually, if I bring that in, what I can do is I can use these spotlights instead. Uh, and then okay, that yeah, double. Oh, we only really need 2. We will have two of these. And so those are just going to stay white. That is going to be so if we're pointing forwards, These remove from symmetry. These will be green. That'll be red. Symmetry, that'll be red. And that'll be green. Okay, there we go. So those are our navigational lights, which I do think are quite cool. Rotate those around. Or actually, I have a better idea. I really do care a lot about where the hell I place these on the craft. Remove from symmetry, right? We'll place them as reds. Or communist lights. Yeah, there we go. And then these are green. These are money lights. Okay. There we go. So that's gonna be cool. And then those lights are gonna be the port lights. I just think that's a really neat sort of touch. Okay, so oh yeah, that's where the Kerbals walk out. Actually, do they exit sideways or forwards? Do they exit like this? You know what, they probably do. I want to use the Biconic, because the Biconic just looks cool. They exit through that door on the top. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, what orientation do they exit at? We'll worry about that in a few minutes. Let's go ahead in that case. Sideways? Okay. Well, we'll have to find a way to get around that. Listen, even if the ladder is just for decoration. I just realized we can't really put the high gain there. Because the landing gear... I guess the landing gear can go underneath there. Okay, yeah, where the high gain is perfectly fine. Let's put some decals on. Flag decal. Well, I already have a flag, but no harm in having another one. Well, we already have the flag. That's going to be the I think right there is where I want the scale. Have the scale go down. Or no, the text decal. Where I want the text decal to go, because it'll be the text will be the where the flag is. The text will be where the what's it called? The name of the craft. We need to come up with some good names for these vehicles. Maybe we could have the text be like right there instead. Yeah. Oh fuck! I took the. Oh well, we'll put those back in a moment. We'll need to come up with some really cool names for these vehicles. For now, I'll just we'll call one Pathfinder. Kind of a generic name, and then we will go to Helvetica because that is the font that they use for the shuttles at least, as Pathfinder. And then let's see. Flag decal. Select flag, and we will go, of course, with the worm. Maybe not that big. Also bring the worm down there. But there we go. There we go. We have our... Oh, now that's cool looking. I always like adding those details. You know? They're always just really, really neat to have. Let's see. Okay, we gotta fix this solar panel. And then we will have the I'll take a break. I'll go and I will very quickly install what's the mod again? Kerbal reusability expansion. Because that's the mod that I need for the that's the mod that I need for the landing legs. Just retract the antennas for now. So that's what it will look like without any, you know, on its way. Jazz music, nice. I literally just have the frickin' Lo-Fi Girl playlist on in the background, because, hey, they play music, and I can get away with it, so... Okay, let's go ahead and quickly download Kerbal Reusability Expansion, and then, we'll make our Space Tug, right? The Space Tug needs enough Delta V to get this thing into... The Space Tug needs, to get enough Delta... I can speak. It needs to have enough Delta V to get this thing into a low lunar orbit and have it come back from a low lunar orbit. So that's gonna be nice. Let me just go ahead and quit out of Kerbal Space Program real quick, and we will very so quickly download Kerbal Reusability Expansion. So let's just pop this open real quick. Let's see. CCAN. Do be loading up some CCAN. Hello? Okay, sorry. Is my microphone being weird for anybody? Because on my end, there's a bit of static. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Is it gone now? Hello? Sorry, my microphone will just do that, and I don't know why. It's a brand new microphone. So... Alright, we'll quickly download the mod. You know what, I should have installed Kerbal Alarm Clock while we're at it. Well, we can still do that. Kerbal... Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's good. Fly. Continue. And there we go. Okay. So in that case, we will go back to Steam, and we will relaunch some Kerbal Space Program. There we go. There we go. Come on. I can't get over how goofy this our lander looks, but hey. Oh, there goes the microphone again. Fuck. You installed all the recommendations again? Fuck, I didn't realize. Oh, God. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, in that case, let's see, last time I did that, I just uninstalled the mod pack completely, and then I reinstalled it. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out. Okay, well, we'll see, we'll see. I think the only one that you installed was the trajectories mod. Okay, okay, then that's good. I mean, if the only thing that I installed was trajectories, that's okay, because it's kind of a useful mod. Will it break anything? I don't think it would. I might just leave it in there, because trajectories is kind of a useful mod. So, uh, should be fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I was afraid that it had accidentally installed all the recommended mods from when I installed the pack. Which, yeah, if that happened, that would be up. Okay, hello? Microphone did some funny things again. I don't know why. It's still doing. It's making like this weird crackling noise. Like every now and then. I'll have to look into that. Nah, just trajectories as a recommendation of KRE. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Um, Trajectories is useful though, so I will probably just end up keeping it. Oh my gosh. Uh, okay. We've installed Kerbal Reusability Expansion. Lunar Crew Transport. Here we are. The Mo Probe. Round. Hey, here we go. Okay, we have gear. We in fact have gear. That'd be funny as hell, but 2016 Starship be like, still can't believe New Glenn is like almost real, almost a thing. Nano landing leg, Nanobanks landing leg. There's the new Shepard landing legs. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and toggle these mounts so I know how long I need to make these. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter what landing gear that we do, as long as it's big enough. Like, obviously those would be kind of cool, but we need an attachment for them. Falcon landing gear small. They don't want Falcon 9 landing gear. Ironically, interestingly enough, I think the New Glenn or the new Shepard landing gear would probably be our best bet. First of all, let me go ahead and that looks really funny, but that might actually just be our best bet for landing gear. And I could have it go up some more. Uh that clips through the solar panels though, and I kind of don't like that. We could always like um oh, I mean that's cool. It's still way too big, but it's cool. I mean, what exactly would that be like? Well, that would clip through the. You'd have to. I think I've used this landing gear before in some variety. That is cool to see, but uh, game free with your Xbox. I don't know. The random things that occur in my brain. Now I'm thinking. Well, those are a lot smaller. So we also have the new Shepherd landing gear. Just that makes it look like a spider. Uh, I kind of like the more spindly gear. I think that makes a bit more sense for what we're trying to go for in terms of a spacecraft. Um, yeah, the new Shepard landing gear actually. I think that's probably our best bet in terms of some gear. Well, let's first of all adjust it to be like that. Uh, or bring these forward. Bring those forward more. Let's see. Yeah, like that. And then yeah, something like that. And then okay. The lander's almost done. The lander is almost complete. Uh there we go. Come on. There we go. That that is good. That is good right there. Uh okay. Landing gear is done. Okay, what else do we have? We need our ladder. We need our ladder, and we need our we need our ladder, and we need our well, technically we do need parachutes on this thing because we will want this thing to actually be able to come back and land, so that would probably be nice. Let's see. Nope, nope. Want them to be up there. And then drogues. Where are the drogues? Drogue shoots. Oh, that's kind of. There we go. Drogues. And then the mains. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we have the drogues and the mains. Let's see. Rogues, mains, engines, that engine plate, that's a decoupler. And then, yeah, these engine plates, we need to disable the staging on those engine plates. So there is, well, still we need the ladder, but, start retracted. There, for the most part, is the actual craft itself. The lander. Yeah, that's pretty good. The RCS we can shift back a little bit more. There we go, just a little bit. The Rhea orbital command pod. A little too crew one. Like a modern Gemini. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, the ladder. Well, okay, let's go ahead and we will test this out real quick on the runway. Okay. Thank you, FMRS. There we go. Bounce. That's the dampeners. Why the heck are we bouncing so much? Okay. Bring strength up. Whoa, bounce. Okay. Dampen. Huh. Okay, that's a bit strange, but let's go ahead and send out the antennas. Open the shield. So that's what that will look like on the surface of the Mun. Which, you know, that's pretty cool. I don't like the fact that it's wobbling a whole bunch. That is our lander. Auto. My man's bouncing. I don't know why. That's like violent. Rip. I don't know what's going on here with these landing legs. Well, obviously in time warp it's going to be okay. I don't like what's going on there. I really don't. Is there like another landing leg mod somewhere? Well, obviously there's Kerbal reusability expansion, but maybe we can try some other legs. I haven't found any other good landing leg mods, well that sucks. Uh, you know, without the legs, this would still be a pretty good, like, crew transportation vehicle in general. Um, I mean, it's designed for the lunar surface, but, you know, we could use this as, like, a crew transportation for, like, space stations and whatnot if we really wanted to. There are those legs, which are very, very cool. The problem with them is they're kind of robotic servos. I don't really trust the robotics. That's the thing. You know, have we even considered just using the normal landing gear? The normal landing gear might just work perfectly okay. There's no reason why we typically need to use, like, mod landing gear. I just realized. I could just use stock, and it'd probably work. Uh, you know what? And that also looks perfectly fine, too. Extend the nozzles? Oh, yeah, true. But even then, like... they get pretty close. And I could just, in order to save a bit of room, just do that. Right? Then have those go down a bit more. Yeah, it looks ridiculous, but it's nothing that I've not done in the past in terms of landing gear. It's... Are there any shorter engines? What are these? The hectates? No, I think those are the smallest ones. The Strombol. There are those. What's the... if we were to swap out... that is nowhere near as efficient. Yeah, the MUN, please. Actually, hold up. That would still be pretty good. This would still be way, way better, though. And I kind of like to have the margin. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Take care. Well, thank you for joining in, Spud. I will see you, I don't know, whenever I talk to you next. But thank you for joining in. I know you were asking about the Kerbal Space Program stream, and I'm glad I was finally able to actually, well, do a frickin' Kerbal Space Program stream. Let's see. Okay, I have an idea. Um... extend the legs out like that. What would they look like retracted, though? That they'd clip inside of it. Yeah, no. That does have clearance. It does have clearance. And what would these look like retracted? Perfectly fine. Yeah, I think we'll go with these. Let me just go ahead and give them some clearance, just in case. I will do... I'll just do that. And then the lander should be done. And the space tug shouldn't take, like, too long to make. I will say, I do really, really like the look of this. Here we go. You'll see what I'm about to do. Slide that in there. Here we go. Like that. There we go. Actually, I don't like that gap. I know I'm getting, like, super pedantic about the placement of all this stuff, but sorry, but I just tend to do that. That's something I tend to do. There we go. There we go. That's better. And then just to, I don't know, have it be consistent, we can make that all gray. There we go. So there's the landing gear. Toggle. Extendable nozzles will never just not be cool. Okay. Well, let's see. Lunar crew transport. We need to come up with good names for these. Pathfinder I like, because that's our first version, our preliminary. I've been pinged. I have been pinged. In fact, I've been pinged twice. Oh well. I'll check that after the stream. Okay, landing gear down. There we go. I don't know why the stock landing gear is just infinitely better than any sort of mod landing gear. It's infinitely more stable. Lights, extend solar panel, extend solar panel. Probably should add that to an action group, but oh well. Extend antenna. Another thing that I sort of considered adding. Could you fit, like... No, we already have a rover. But in theory, you could fit, what's it called? Like, canisters of stuff underneath there for the Kerbals to get. There's no easy way to do this up here. Normally, we'd have stuff be primarily delivered by logistics landers, but, a near future systems manager. Just an object. Oh yeah, that's another recommendation for what's it called? That's another recommendation from Kerbal Reusability Expansion, which is a mod that I didn't actually end up using, which is really, really funny to me. But there we go. There's our... That's what it will look like on the surface of the Mun. That right there. That is one goofy-looking vehicle. But simultaneously, it's cool as hell. And, yeah, in that case. Let's do a test of this thing real quick. let's set ourselves into a low Kerbal orbit. Because if you really think about it, right? This can also... Oh, come on. This can act just as well as just a standard crew transportation vehicle as it does a lunar lander. It's basically just a capsule with legs, is what I'm getting at. Start cooling, let's see. Does my electric charge go down? Nope. Well, it does when you get across into the night, but there's enough time in the night in order to do it. And on the surface of the Mun, though, that is a question. That's another question, though. On the surface of the Mun, will it have enough power? Before we do that, we can of course answer the question, will this thing be able to successfully deorbit itself and come back down? Because I have zero experience with iconic re-entry vehicles. I just know that they're cool as hell. So let's do a re-entry test. Okay. We'll do this and we'll test it out in the Mun. I don't know how long I want to, typical 2-hour KSP stream. Trajectories. Hello? Okay, there we go. Go ahead and decouple the upper stage. Look, it's a little biconic. It's a little goofy lad, goofy boy. Pathfinder. Because Blue Origin, they have announced that they are actually going to be, they are actually going to be, they start the life support. The life support's already started, right? Yeah, they're good for 3 days. They're good for 3 days, which is when we'll run out of electricity. But, of course, normally they'd be good for like 74 days or something like that. And it's not like the, it's not like the what's it called? Oh, microphone. It's not like they're going to be in it for more than a couple of hours. Really. Oh. Oh gosh. I don't know why my microphone does that. Let's see. Hello? Why? Okay, my microphone is having a spasm attack, and I don't know why. Hold up. What if I just unplug it and replug it back in? Hello? Oh, nope, it's still doing the same exact fucking thing. Okay, well, we are re-entering now. So... And we are continuing to just post forward. If we were a normal capsule, we would have flipped over by now. It's like doing this putt, putt, putt noise. I'll need to make a note. 147. I need to check. I don't know why. Okay, what's overheating? Is it the Biconic that's overheating? Maybe a little bit. What exactly is overheating? Oh, it's this. The remote guidance unit's overheating. I realize I am a biconic. I can actually slightly adjust my trajectory. We are successfully re-entering though. Although it is being a bit hard. If we were to re-enter at interplanetary speeds, that's another test. I guess we'll probably have to do like an Apollo 4 style Apollo 4 style thing, flight, or maybe give it wings at the front to see if that helps out. We are greatly bleeding off speed. Give it some air brakes, I don't know. That was a very ballistic re-entry. But hey, we survived. Microphone, shut up. Okay. We deploy the drogues. The drogues are starting to slow us down. Excellent, excellent. Yep. We flipped over. Okay. I mean, as long as it successfully gets us back. Where'd the music go? Oh, it's still there. It's just changing. Drogues deployed. Deploy the mains. Yeah. Okay. Come down under parachutes. Give him a bigger spread angle. And then the mains will deploy. That will greatly slow us down. Still 15 meters a second, which is quite fast. Typically I'd want to come down at under 10, but microphone is doing it again. I think it might be my microphone cable. I think it might be my microphone cable, honestly. Okay, will we die or will we survive? Hey, we survived. And we bounce and... But we can recover vessel, so that will actually survive in the water. Hey, nice. Okay. Okay, that's another question. Will this be able to successfully survive? Let's empty it of all Kerbals, right? Or we can keep Jeb in there. Because we are going to set this thing on the surface of the mud for, I don't know, a typical rotation would probably be, I don't know. We'll set it on the surface for like 100, 200 days, or just see how long, if it can permanently keep this cool. So let me just go ahead and set position on the Mun. ease in. Altitude 13 kilometers. Um, and up, we are on the Mun, I guess. I legitimately cannot see a single damn thing. Are we on the surface? I believe we are. Oh, yes, we are. Okay. We are sliding downhill, which is not very good. Send antenna. Oh, our electrical charge fucking died. Okay. Okay, well let's go ahead and turn. We put this thing into part control command hibernate on roll. Cannot hibernate there. Let's just say SAS off. Everything off. Landing gear on, of course. In theory, how long? Okay, so this can actually last. Or liquid hydrogen is actually continuing to boil off. Because if we... Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, yeah, the electric charge will go down. That is not good. That is not good. Probably should have considered that to begin with, but the liquid hydrogen will very, very quickly boil off. Can we put like a LH2 boil off? Son of a... Okay. What do we put that on there? Thousand charge. Will that work? Where'd the center of mass shift to? Oh, it's still right there. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and see. Because I don't... Liquid hydrogen boil off is not good. It really isn't. It's part of the reason why liquid hydrogen is not necessarily used all that much as a as propellant for deep space applications, although that will probably end up changing within like the next 5 to 10 years. Lights. Okay, we are on the surface. Warp into the daytime. Boil off insulated. Okay. Extend solar panel, extend solar panel, extend solar panel, extend solar panel. And antenna. Cannot move faster than 1 meter a second while over the surface. Okay, what if we keep our SAS on? Nope, it will continue to... Okay, let's just see real quick. Yeah, it will run out of electric charge. Shit, we might actually need to put RTGs on this thing. I'll keep the solar panels, because they do look cool. But we might actually need to put RTGs on this thing. Let's see. Where can we put... Do you want to put RTGs near the rocket engine? Probably, yeah. Hey, do you want to put a nuke near the rocket engine? Well, okay. Kerbal Space Program, it's fine. In real life, it'd probably be fine too, but I just want to make sure. Okay. So there are the RTGs. I will actually want to add... You could probably add RTGs, like, instead of there. Add them in there, too. That's not a difficult... Oh, it's not. That's actually is a very difficult. Never mind. That's a difficult problem to solve just in general. It just, um, which is, how do you keep cryogenic fuel cool during, prevent boil off during, how do you just prevent boil off in general, but especially how do you prevent boil off when the conditions are just, you're either directly in the sun or you're in lunar night? I would imagine if you're in the lunar night, you're still going to have boil off to a degree because it is liquid hydrogen. And the problem, of course, then becomes how do you keep, it insulated? How do you keep it cool? How do you power your heaters? But of course, in the sun, the issue with liquid hydrogen is that how do you prevent it from boiling off at a stupid rate? Um, so let's go ahead and try this one more time. Because think about it, if we're going to be doing a 100-day surface stay, after 100 days, all that liquid hydrogen is going to be boiled off. And I want to use liquid hydrogen because it's efficient. If I just have to stick more RTGs on it to make it work, so be it. Ugh. Altitude, set position, 13, 14. Okay. Um, oh, there we go. Nope, keep the legs, keep the legs. Ah, no, come on. I can't see a damn thing. Okay. That's still a lot of power. Oh my gosh. Uh, cannot, yeah, okay, I understand that. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay, we need more RTGs. Yeah, that takes a lot of power. And if you're not in direct sunlight, then... Okay, so how much does this take? Okay, 1.8 electrical charge per second. That produces... 0.8 electrical charge per second. And that is 3 electrical charge per second. Okay. So in that case, do we just stick up 4 of these high temperature RTGs just in the craft and just hope it works? Um, I think that might be what we have to do. Preferably, let's keep it away from the crew. Nuclear. Okay. Nuclear is great if you can actually, if you can, nuclear is great if you're not a dumbass. Okay. Those are 4 RTGs. Let me just hope that it will actually work. Um, if not, that would kind of suck. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Set position close to ground. Okay. Override safety check. Uh. There we go. On the surface, settle down. Oh, I can only assume that we are on the surface. We're not losing any electric charge. Having all of those RTGs might have actually done it. Well, let's see. We aren't getting any LH2 boil off now. Supplies. 20 days. Yeah, okay. That should have done it. That should have done it right there. Okay, spaceplane hangar. I do like playing with this mod pack. It makes you think about so many different things compared to just normal KSP. Let's just cram everyone in there. Supplies, batteries. Let's just see. Runway. I do want to see, do a test real quick. If I just, like, put this thing into orbit and then have it stay there for the microphone. Hopefully y'all can hear this too. Well, hopefully y'all can't hear it, but, I swear I'm not going crazy. Crazy? I was... Okay. Never mind. Set orbit Kerbin. "15 days, yeah, okay. We... Yeah, that's fairly accurate. You can do a very, very long mission with that. Okay. One more thing I want to do. Uh, Come on, why is it doing that? I, uh, Pull up. Maybe I need to give it more lead. I don't know. Something that I do want to do is there is space down here for, what's it called? Life support. There is space down there for inventory canisters. If we can give them space for inventory canisters, I say why not? So we can bring stuff down to the surface. Uh, we can bring things down to the surface with us. So having those inventory canisters down there is also just generally more helpful. We still need the ladder. Um, Listen, even if the ladder, I'd still like to have it, even if it's just sort of a decorative thing. Let's see. Um, the control. I might shift the ladder. Okay. I might shift the RCS over too, just in case. Then ladder. Yes, that will be good enough. And then I like how they have these long ladders. It really does make it a bit easier, hell of a lot easier to actually, make these things work. I will have to move that RCS, but that's okay. And then can I not put it on the Biconic? Oh yes, I can. Oh yeah, because there's technically a hatch there. Listen, even if practically speaking we will be jetpacking our Kerbals out, I'd still like to have it. I'd still like to have it just for a display sort of thing. Yeah, apparently giving the microphone... Hello? Nope, it's back. Oh, come on. Nothing I do to this microphone will cause it to stop making that annoying fucking burring sound. Oh my gosh. It's getting worse. Uh... Give... Nope. Ah. Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. There we go. There we go. I... That sucks. Okay, let's just finish this lander and then I don't have to deal with the annoying microphone for the rest of the night. Okay, just get through it. Just get through it. Okay, in that case, what we are going to do is I'd like to mount those a bit further up. So they're not glitching into the thing. Crew transport. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and then oh yeah, I have to deal with that. I forgot about that. Well, in that case, we just have those, shift those down there. Or shift those down there like that. Okay. I do want to keep those solar panels, even if they're functionally useless at this point. They just sort of look cool. Uh, okay, so in that case, I will be, yeah, increase the depth on that just in case. Cut off 50%. Okay. Okay, in that case, I think our retract ladder, well, one more thing, which is that we can actually load these up with various components. Cargo. Oh, nope, it did it again. EVA fuel cylinders. This side will be power. We'll have some nukes. We need control station. We'll also have some lights, some work lamps. So that on that side, and then on this side we will have all the experiments. Weather analyzer, control station, some fuel cylinders, and then we will have experiments kit. Even if we won't actually really need to use them, it's just still nice to have. And then of course some repair kits. There we go. Okay. So that's our Lunar crew transportation vehicle done. That is going to be very, very cool to actually see fly. Click them on vacuum. Come on. Okay, that will be very, very cool to see fly. And it all should work. Hopefully. Oh yeah, also there we go. And I also have those deploy a little bit higher. Okay, so that should be it. In that case, I am sorry for the microphone issues if you can hear them. Hopefully, I think you actually can. I'm gonna have to certainly go back and take a look at that, but for some stupid reason, it keeps doing it. I don't know why. Seems to be getting worse, too. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Spud and Average, for showing up. And, I'll be back maybe tomorrow with Railroader, maybe Monday with some Team Fortress 2. And, I don't feel like rating anybody. Well, thank you all for watching. And, I will be, next time, we will build in this ongoing saga, we will build our space tug to go with this, and then we will build the rockets to fly them on, and then we'll do a mission. So, we will do that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.